All right, the sequester means $43 billion will be cut from our defense budget this year, and many of those cuts have already taken place.
But it's not just the cuts our soldiers are worried about. They're concerned with a lack of leadership as well. Pete Hegseth is a veteran of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan and the president of Concerned Veterans for America. He joins us today from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Fought in both those wars.
That's right. Good morning to you, Pete.
Good morning.
Okay, we've been talking, you've seen the President of the United States, the Commander-in-Chief, out over the last couple of weeks, scaring the living daylights out of America. And now, now that we're past the sequester, you say we need leadership, and we need it now.
We need it. We need committed, sustained, earnest leadership, something we haven't gotten at all from this president. Think about what it takes to get big things done. You got to be earnest about it, and you got to have a sustained commitment to it. On the earnest side, the president right now is doing nothing but political finger pointing, creating straw men of Republicans and those on the right and knocking them down to win political points. And as far as sustained commitment, he had 18 months to try to take this on. 18 months. And he waited till the last 18 days to start scaring people. That is a recipe for getting nothing done. And yet he's the commander-in-chief. He's the president. If he wants to put people in a room, I know he said, hey, want to lead and you want to make it happen, you can bring the sides together and forge a solution if you put your biases aside and put the country first.
Right, because you guys are all trained, and you ladies who join the military are trained to get things done. Don't point fingers. It's the opposite of how you've been trained. I thought about you, too, when Bob Woodward came forward and said, can you imagine Ronald Reagan, George Bush 43, or Bill Clinton, because of a piece of paper, not sending an aircraft carrier to the Persian Gulf that said sequester was coming? It seems that the Defense Department took a back seat to politics.
Absolutely. It was yet another chip, yet another card in a bargaining hand in a grander picture that you start to wonder as you watch more and more, is this more about, the 2014 midterms than it is about making sure that we're getting things done, that we're prioritizing properly? And, the sequestration is the worst of all worlds for those of us who are both sort of deficit and defense hawks, who believe our debt is a national security threat and also believe we need to maintain the most powerful military in the world. And you just wonder why he doesn't see it that way, and instead it's a 47-minute meeting the day that it's about to happen that's completely not fruitful.
Well, he is the commander-in-chief, and we need him to lead. Let's see what happens. Pete Hegseth, we thank you very much.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right, Dennis.